We do start with breaking news. A car runs a red light, smashes right into a Metro school bus.
And News Channel 5's Alexandra Cohen's been talking with police on scene for us. Alexandra, who was hurt?
Amy, a bus monitor and a driver of another vehicle. And as you can see over my shoulder right now, it appears they are about to tow away this school bus. They did open back up the intersection and we all moved over to the shoulder so that traffic can begin moving. But Bell Road, it's still very congested, as you can see from my dash cam video. According to the bus driver, she was making a left turn when a car came down Bell Road and hit her right under the driver's seat. The bus monitor who was riding with her was transported to the hospital. The driver of the other vehicle was also being worked on by medics. When I got here to the scene, she was rushed away in an ambulance. Officers believe both patients are expected to be okay. No kids were on board at the time of the crash. The bus driver tells me she picks up for Overton High School and Croft Middle School, and right now they're working to reroute buses to pick up those students. We'll make sure we keep you guys updated if there are any tickets that come down, but as of now, officers are still here investigating. Reporting in live drive, Alexandra Cohen, News Channel 5.
Alexandra, great information down there. Thank you. We have breaking news now. A code orange alert is in effect all day long. We've been talking about this now as smoke from dozens of wildfires in the southeast make their way right into downtown Music City and Middle Tennessee. It has been drifting our way, and skies were hazy across the mid-state yesterday. You may have noticed this, and you may have smelled something a little weird in the air. I know I did. Severe drought conditions are fueling nearly 75 wildfires across Tennessee right now, scorching more than 13,000 acres. Yesterday, firefighters were battling another brush fire, burning about 50 acres over in Fairview in Williamson County.
We don't have any precipitation or any measurable moisture in the next few weeks. It'll only get worse.
All right, if you have any respiratory or breathing issues at all, be sure to stay inside as much as you can today. That code orange alert remains in effect until midnight tonight. Amy.
Well, an armed robber is on the run right now after stealing cash, cigarettes, and a charity jar from a Hermitage gas station. Happened around midnight at the MAPCO on Old Hickory Boulevard. Officers say the man had a black scarf over his face and was wearing a black hoodie pulled tight. He pulled out a handgun and demanded cash from the drawer. On his way out, he also took the charity jar off the counter. There is not a clear description of the suspect at this time, but if you have any information, call police. And happening now, a gunman is on the run after a deadly shooting in Antioch. The young man died early yesterday morning after he was shot multiple times at Overlook Apartments on Bell Road. Detectives believe the victim was dropped off by a taxi and shot to death after the cabbie left. The gunman took off in a silver car. The medical examiner will confirm the victim's identity today. And if you can help with this investigation, call Crime Stoppers 615-74-CRIME. And we're getting our first look at the victim of another deadly shooting in Nashville over the weekend. This is Malcolm London. Police tell us someone murdered the 46-year-old on South 7th Street at James Casey Homes yesterday. He was rushed to Vanderbilt but didn't survive. No arrests have been made just yet, but if you can help, again, call Crime Stoppers.
A little boy is recovering at a Nashville hospital because he took his mom's friend's car for a drive and crashed it. It happened in Clarksville. Look at this. What a crash. Police say the 9-year-old boy, who is autistic, was thrown from this vehicle yesterday on Eva Drive. He is so lucky to be alive. This 9-year-old who was driving has broken bones but should recover. Wow. Metro police are investigating what caused a driver to crash smack into a downtown Nashville building early yesterday morning. This is along Church Street. The driver claims he fell asleep at the wheel and slammed into the Advanced Financial Store. Investigators say that's probably right because alcohol does not appear to be a factor. No one was hurt in the crash. And a driver is still on the run this morning, accused of crashing into a building in Clarksville. This happened on Daniel Street and Gracie Avenue yesterday. Police did catch up with a couple of passengers. They're not facing charges. The driver is, if they can find him. You know anything about this? Call Crime Stoppers at 931-645-TIPS.
He spent 13 years on the run and at the top of the TBI's most wanted list. Now, Jose Rendon is behind bars in Texas. Investigators say he was waiting to go on trial for aggravated sexual battery of a child under 13 when he vanished in 2003, taking his brother's identity. Family members helped identify him and called police. He's being held without bond. No word yet on when he will be extradited to Rutherford County.